That's one thing I needed to fix. You have to sing amongst yourself.
Do. Sing amongst yourselves.
Let's blame Microsoft.
Always. Always blame Microsoft.
Thanks, Microsoft. Podcast. Where is the music of the year? Okay. And try. Cool. Hi, Noel.
Hey,
A little
Noel.
sparkle in my life. This is Ray Sunshine.
No, on the... Oh, that's interesting. On the mobile app of Twitch, how do I get into the mod view?
Mobile app on Twitch. What are you trying to do?
So I've got the mobile app on Twitch. You don't? Oh, okay. So then let's do this. Come on, Twitch, you're not the mobile.
Nightbot's back.
Oh, hello, Nightbot.
A limitation, he says. You don't. That's interesting. So when did you wake up, Nightbot? No. Ah, last night. Well, thank you for resurrecting the bot of night.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, that's so cute. I've missed you, Nightbot. I didn't realise Nightbot worked exactly the same as here as in Twitch, as in Discord. Noel, are you all alone in this room? You it? You failed us now. One of a real person, and you're not real. Not you then. Is that person talk? Is it Kyle? Are you a real person in Twitch? Ah, hello, chili dog.
Oh, what the heck is going on? That's not what I wanted at all.
15 seconds.
Okay, hold on,
Well,
I'm just
actually like 10 seconds probably.
farting for my life here.
Oh, actually the times were messed up because I had to find it, so you've got a bit more time.
Oh, we got more
Unless
time.
you want to hit it, I can hit it.
Okay, give me 3 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's a bit slow, pal.
Yeah, life is hard at the moment. Calm
Just
down.
rebuilt the stream again, so I'm busy.
Okay, I think I am ready when you are.
Oh, as long as the song's left. Can't be that much left. Oh, here we go.
Hey,
Ready?
ready? Hit it. Punch it, Chewy.
Huh, it did not work.
Oh. Is that Lee telling me to begin? Hello and welcome to the XboxCast. We have a very special announcement for you. Next episode is our 450th show. That's right. You guys have been listening to Lee and I talk nonsense for almost 450 shows. How insane is that? Mr. Lee.
Why are they doing it?
I used to ask that question and I've just given up. They're here. We can't get rid of them.
No.
Every week they come back.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Hi.
So, welcome to Podcasters Anonymous.
Oh, sorry, I'm confused. My buttons did not work.
Oh,
Makes
man,
me sad.
buttons not
Because of Microsoft. We missed last week's podcast because of Microsoft.
Oh, yeah. Microsoft, shocking.
Whole podcast. Oh, that's good. Oh, actually, I found a way to get around this.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I just have to do typing things. Yes, so last week we lost OneDrive, basically.
Yeah. So we could get into the technical nitty gritty, but basically because Lee is cheap and doesn't pay for Office 365, Microsoft decided that they're going to just cut him out of OneDrive.
That's a no for you.
They're just going to be like,
Yeah.
actually, you can't use OneDrive anymore because you don't give us money. And there's a lot of data in this OneDrive that you use because you so happen to use OneDrive to run a podcast.
Yep. So, being the tight ass that I am, we found a workaround for free.
We did for free. It's working really well.
It's working better than OneDrive, I think, actually. So thanks, Microsoft.
Thank you. Yeah, without your pushing, we would not have found this excellent solution. If you're a podcaster that shares files with your other podcast hosts and you're interested in what we do, join our Discord and join the Hardware Nerds channel and you can ask us all about it.
I like it. I like what you do.
We can't give too much information away on the
No,
podcast.
I like it. No, it's good.
Otherwise, people just steal our podcast ideas and then off they go. And then they got a much better podcast because they actually care about production quality and things like that.
We pretend to, at least. Or at least we blame Microsoft sometimes. So.
Oh, I mean, we blame Microsoft for anything that goes wrong, really.
Noel's left. Bye, Noel. No, so it's actually really cool. We spent like hours in the end, though, didn't we? I think we finished at like about 10 o'clock or something then when we sat down and actually got it all working. And
Yeah, by the time we got it working, it was way past your bedtime.
yeah,
It was near my bedtime. It was just nonsense. But sometimes you just need to get people to get powwow.
That's right. You got to get the whiteboard out.
You just got to start the Teams meeting.
Yeah, we just sat on Skype for hours chatting. Come on, this might work. No, this is going to needs Linux. Nope, not using Linux.
This one runs in Docker. Nope.
No. Oh, this one works on NAS. Oh, so this one. Well, wait a minute. This could be the one.
There we go.
Yeah. It's really cool. And then it spent, that evening, by 3 o'clock in the morning, it was all synced up, wasn't it? Or something you said?
All synced up. It was great.
140 gig or something, did it?
Yeah, 140 gig overnight. Pretty good going. Especially considering this is all from Australia's internet.
That's true. And my really old NAS, actually, is what I was worried about.
Oh, yes.
Because my NAS is, it works.
It works.
It works.
It's on and it's functional.
Yep. Oh, Teams just told me that I need to log in. Thanks, Teams.
Good job, Teams.
Good work, Teams. Yeah, we already started the podcast, bro.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so, OneDrive's syncing. That's funny.
Oh. Now what wakes up?
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's really good. And then came into now and just sorted all the rest out, did the fine tuning, did the tweaking. Missed the start noise, but that's okay. The start noise is back again now.
Yeah,
it just works. 186. Hi, 186 in the YouTube. And 186, if you go into Twitch, there's other people to hang out with. You don't have to be lonely. Oh, actually, there's 3 people on YouTube that are saying that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good job, YouTube people.
Hello, YouTube. Lee has evolved into Todd.
What does that even mean?
I do not know. I do not know.
Oh.
You don't want JD in here. No, I don't want JD in here. That's fair, actually. No, that makes sense. And we're still waiting for you to join us, JD, our amazing designer of stuff. Come join us.
Yeah, what are you doing, JD?
So, just cough. I'll just die. So, as we're celebrating our 450 episode, this is actually, we're cheating, aren't we? Should we be honest with the listeners or lie?
Oh, man. We're funny first, factual second, so we could be a little bit unfactual about it, but...
Well, this is, let's call this 450 beta.
Oh, yes.
450 RC1, maybe.
Oh, this is the golden image before it gets released, yes.
Yeah, so this is like we're making sure everything's okay, you know, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, all that sort of stuff.
Yes. We're making it work well with the 450th episode.
Which is going to be exciting because we're doing our top 50 Xbox games because it's Microsoft's 50th anniversary.
Yes.
By now. Hi, 186, by now. Perfect. So we want all you to play and join us in our little celebration of counting numbers down.
Indeed.
This is like the ultimate charts chart.
This is literally the ultimate charts chart.
Yes. Carl, what are you doing? I feel like you're distracted.
I'm right here with you, Mr. Lee. I'm just trying to figure out why 186 was in YouTube and who's in YouTube for us.
Oh, okay. Right, okay then, Kyle. So we've got a thing. This last 2 weeks actually, we've been asking people to give us all their games, their top 5 games.
Top 10 games?
No. So previously we were doing top 5 games because I wanted to collate a list of games, which then everyone can vote on.
Yep.
Which ended up being about 70 games in the end we got out of it, which is great. We
Man.
may well have added a few to it.
We added a little bit of games. We just helped sprinkle some on top.
Padded it a little bit.
Sometimes the listeners need some padding.
They do. That's not mine. So out of that 70, we made then a little form for people to fill in.
Yes, we did.
Designed by my fair hand.
I mean, look at Lee's amazing work that he's done on this form. For all the audio listeners, you're just going to have to believe that this is a thing of beauty and is 100% on brand for what we do here.
It took me maybe 5 minutes. Plus, I know I had to go and find the icon. Actually, that took me it took me 10 minutes because it took me longer to find the icon to actually make the form.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah. So there you go. That's the form there. XboxCast top 50 games on Xbox because
I like it. You should have said the XboxCast top 50 Xbox games on Xbox.
For the Xbox 50th anniversary from Microsoft, we make Xbox. If you didn't realize. So you go in here, you choose you can type like Dragon Age and it will pre-fill it, or you can go and do the drop down. It's amazing. It's actually amazing. And also we have a website which has the list on. So if you want to look at the list in like a flat form and make your decisions, maybe print out the list and then right next to it which one you think is best. You know, that sort of thing.
Good idea.
Yep. Then fill it in, put your name in there, just so I know who you are, and I can abuse you if you pick the wrong games, and then and also tell you if you've done something wrong, you know, because you can't be trusted. And then we will do a really cool thing next week of counting.
We will make our own list to count down on.
Well, no, we're going to use this list that they're making for us.
No, but we've made the list technically.
Yes. So how it's going to work is, I might as well just keep going. I'm just going to keep going for it. So everyone chucks in their votes. There's points. So first gets 10 points and last gets 1 point, or 10th gets 1 point. So we can collate and get like an average and stuff like that. If a game ends up at the same point in another game, we're going to see who gets the most votes. So if one game gets 1 vote of 10, but another one gets 3 votes of 10, the one with the 3 votes is going to be higher.
Yep.
If it's a tie, if both games have exactly the same amount of votes, maximum points, whatever, we're going to ask at the time of the podcast to the listeners to help us. So not some responsibility, listeners.
Well, it's audience participation as well. it also brings people into the live stream. So guys, jump into the live stream, and so that you get to have your say for any tiebreakers that we need, and also to tell us how bad we've made this list because certain people have incorrectly voted.
That seems a bit mean, but yes, that's true. Yes.
Well, it's a good chance for the listeners to kind of
to correct it. You mean
rile each other up?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's it. It's basically it. Yeah, top 50, the top 10. I like it does say here. So I went to ChatGPT actually, and it does say you could do like a top 10 and debate on the stream about the top 10.
Ah, yes.
And actually say, is this correct? Like, do you think something should change around? I do like that idea.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up doing. We're probably going to look at all the votes and then go, whoever voted for these was an idiot.
Only the top 10 though, not the whole 50, because that would take months.
We'll be here from here until the end of the year.
Exactly. Just in time for game of the year. Yes. So that's it. So that's next week, next Thursday. That is the plan.
So yes, join us next Thursday as we do the countdown of the top 50 Xbox games on Xbox, because Microsoft's having a 50th anniversary, and they also make Xbox.
That's right. If you didn't realize, we're an Xbox podcast.
In fact, our name is the Xbox Cast because we talk about Xbox sometimes.
And cast it.
To your eyeballs.
Ear holes, I would have said, but yes.
Well, I mean, we're on a live stream. I'm getting a bit confused.
You are confused, yes. For your audio listeners, obviously, we'll come to your ears, not your eyes, because that'd be weird.
It'd be weird if we do.
Do not put your microphone, your headphones on your eyes. Does not work.
It makes for a very poor podcast experience.
So yeah, get in your votes in. I need votes. I need everyone to vote so I get a big selection and a kind of like a really good spread of games.
So what is the URL for people to vote?
Oh, that's impossible for me to tell you because it's just dumb. It's funny, if you go to the XboxCast though, we could put a link on the website to it.
Yeah, we should. But can you drop the link into the chat at the moment?
The chat at the moment.
Anyone who's on
the chat at the moment.
Anyone who's on the audio stream, they'll get a link in the episode description.
Also, go to Discord.
It's in Discord.
Yeah, just yell loudly in Discord for it.
Nice. I like your work, Lee. It's very nice, very simple.
Do you like the URL is the xboxcast.com said /the-xbox-top-50-games-on-xbox.
Yep.
It's like
shocking URL, but we're going to live with it because, guys, now we've been planning this for months. It's not
exactly
together this afternoon in between meetings at all.
I did not see someone else do a top 10 games or anything last week and go, that's a really good idea. No, that did not happen.
No, this has been in the planning stages for months.
We knew the 50th was coming up. That's why we planned our podcast to actually come out in 450th now.
Yeah.
Because there's no point being the 500th because that's not 50. It needs to be around about, it needs to be on the 50.
Yeah, no, it's got to hit the nose on the 50. Meticulous planning. If you have a look at our podcast cover art, it says funny first, factual second. But if you zoom all the way in very small letters under the factual second, it says meticulous planning.
We are basically meticulous planning. When they think of that word, you think of the XboxCast.
Completely.
It's in the dictionary.
Yeah. It's like if you look up the opposite to winging it, it says look up the XboxCast.
Ah, my word. So yeah. It's quite fun actually. I've enjoyed putting this together. It's been good fun.
It's been great fun. Yes, get your votes in. It's quite exciting. And also next week for our real 450th episode. This episode is just a test.
This is the beta. This is RC1. This is 499.5.
We need to start this episode with this is just a test. It does not exist.
Oh.
What is that from the Outer Worlds? We are now in control of your television. We are now.
No, it's isn't it Lord of the what is it called? War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds, isn't it?
No. It's the TV series, The Outer Worlds. I'm pretty sure where it was.
Outer Limits.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. We are now in control of your ears. You do not. This is not the 450th episode. That is a lie that you tell yourself at night to help you sleep better.
I'm trying to find it. Is this it?
Also,
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer,
That's amazing. I'm using that.
that's so good. That's the old version though.
That's the 60s or 63, yeah. Oh, do you want a new one?
I'll go to the new one. It's much better quality, I reckon. It's much creepier.
Oh, okay. Outer Limits scenes from 96, 95 to 2001. Okay.
Oh, brilliant. This used to give me nightmares as a kid.
There is nothing wrong with your television. Do not attempt
But
to
I see I like the
adjust
crackliness
picture.
of the 60s one.
We are now controlling the transmission. We control the horizontal and the vertical. We can deluge you with 1,000 channels.
I like
or
that.
expand
We
one
control
single
horizontal
image
and
to
the vertical.
crystal clarity and beyond.
Oh, there's a naked bottom.
Go.
Whoa. Well, I shall decide because I do the podcast production. So we'll see. We'll see which way I go.
Okay, well,
Maybe
fine.
I'll do 2 versions and then we can get someone to choose.
Oh, yes, get chat to choose. Do you prefer the
to
60
choose.
versions or the modern?
The original
95 version?
or the poor
Remix.
copy?
Oh.
So I played some games.
Well, tell us about what games you played.
I
I'm
played.
actually surprised you're playing games for a change.
I know, it was really good actually.
April.
I know, I'm warming up. I'm getting warmed back up into it again.
Nice.
Getting the feeling back into my fingers and my toes. I played Mullet Mad Jack.
Yes, I saw on Twitter you started this game, and my only question is, but why?
Why? Well, so I was reading someone saying it's actually quite an easy game to complete and quite fun. I was like, well, I could do with that. I could do with a. It's basically you are. So the premise is you are a guy with a mullet and a machine gun and a gun. And it's a bit like it's like a roguelike almost FPS game.
Okay.
And you've got to rescue the princess. And you've
Right.
got to go up 10 floors in up to 10 floors. When you die, you go back to the beginning again, the first floor. But
Okay.
you might get an upgrade. You might go and buy a machine gun or something, or you get 3 different options to do.
Right.
And then you run it again, and you see how high you can get, and then you go back, and it just does that. I did not
Okay.
complete it. It was not easy. I spent half an hour mucking around. And in the end, I kind of got quite good at it, but I also got quite frustrated with it at the same time.
Oh, that's funny. Did you complete it? Is the question.
No, I did not. No, I got frustrated with it in the end. I keep getting level 5 or 6. Because you have to keep killing stuff. So if you kill something, you get 10 seconds back in the clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of those games.
Yeah, that's the game there. And I managed to, a few times, kind of got really good at going through the end because I could clear a level in like 25 seconds or something, which is awesome. But that does require you running quite fast. So if you don't kill stuff sometimes, you then run out of time, and you go and you see the countdown, and then it kills you and kicks you out and start again.
Oh, yep.
It's done like a Running Man sort of style, like a game show almost.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get like followers and listeners and stuff when you're doing it, and you do quite well. You get better listeners, and they don't mind if you die because they just resurrect you, and they literally say they will resurrect you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's friendly of them.
yeah, it's fun. I spent half an hour. I don't know if I'm going to go back. I might do. Because you basically attack by kicking things. You have a gun, like a pistol. I found the machine. What was it we were using? Must have been a machine gun. Was really good. But you also got samurai sword. But there's also achievements for picking up each of the weapons.
Oh, yes.
And you get to pick a weapon at the beginning. As you can obviously, it's R&D, so it's random. But you RNG even, and yeah. So I managed to get through the achievements through doing it. So like the laser gun's useless because it fires and reloads, and it just doesn't get quick enough.
Oh, yep.
But then you can get like as a samurai sword's quite cool. The machine gun's quite cool, but everything seems reloading. But you're better off just running and kicking because that seems to kill stuff quickest.
Okay.
Just go full slide kick the whole way through it, and that actually worked quite well. Yeah, and you can get bonuses like so every level is a bonus. So it might be like an extra second before you have to kill stuff. So you have 11 seconds rather than 10.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can deflect bullets with your samurai sword. Or there's a whole bunch of stuff you can kind of get upgrades for.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a fun little game.
But not worth going back to.
Oh, I don't know. It was
don't sound too excited about
I
it.
know, that was it. I was playing it and going, oh yeah, this is kind of fun. But then I was like, but it's slightly annoying. Oh, turn off sound. Can I actually show you some gameplay here? Oh, here we go, yeah. So that's it there. So you run through, and it's basically like, it's just an FPS, so. But you can see the graphics are kind of, can we see this? It's on the screen, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching it. This is not how I imagined it at all.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a side scroller, but it's
No,
not. FPS.
FPS, first person, yeah.
Right.
And each level you can get a different gun.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I jumped into, because it's an FPS and it looked like kind of interesting. There you go, this is the first scene, this is the opening scene, that's the mullet guy in the car, and there's the princess.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Very
much.
80s.
Very
and
Running Man sort of style to it.
very cool.
Yeah.
I like the aesthetic. It looks fantastic.
It's like aliens. AI, like robots taking over.
Oh, yes. A bit like, well, the what was it? The video that you showed us? That was very much like Akira and Ghost in the Shell style. Cowboy Bebop style anime.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's why I picked it, because but it's just frustrating because you kind of get so far and then
Just die.
so you run out of time. I could never get past level 6 or something like that. I always get stuck.
And the last achievements is what, for like level 10 or something?
Yeah, there's only 10 levels. That's the finish.
Oh, yes.
There you go, and that's it choosing. So you can go shotgun, enviro kills, so when you block stuff, you get an extra second, or lollipop gives you extra life or something. 16 seconds of life, so that's huge.
Man, what are you going to do with the whole 16 seconds?
Wow. Not die.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So you can see he's got his clock next to him, and every time he kills, it goes up to 16.
Yep.
Oh. There's a pause. He's at 10
So
seconds.
the 16 seconds is the max.
10, I don't know. 10 seconds is what I got. I got to 11 at one point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I never got to 16. That would have been handy, especially at the later levels. There's quite a cool bit where you're sliding down. So you just go left to right. It's like we're basically sliding down a hole. And those vending machines give you health. Yeah. I don't know. It was all right. I think I just got annoyed with it in the end.
Interesting. It looks like a fun game, though. Like just a great time for like half an hour.
That's 31 minutes, mate. Yes.
And sometimes I just know you, Lee.
I was giving it a go. I was saying, I'm going to play this game. This looks so good.
Gave it a good go. Pretty good.
Half an hour.
Yeah. Not too bad.
And then I played actually a terrible game.
Oh, wow. So you're getting ahead of yourself for April.
Yes, that's right. This is not a completing easy game, though. Sniper Elite Resistance I decided to play. Because I thought...
Elite's good.
Well, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, I can play this because this is it's kind of chill. You go and you find a posse, you pick out everybody, you move posse, you pick out more people. That's the kind of style. That's how you should play it. Yeah, that's Sniper Elite for you. Not this one though.
Oh, what about it?
Well, so the first mission was you set up. First mission's great. You're in a tower, and you have to take out some. It's doing the dam busters planes coming in, and you've got to take out the anti-aircraft. This is perfect. So I sat on top of a hill, and this is not doing things. Why is that frozen? Sat on top of the hill, quite happy, picking off all the people. I thought, yeah, okay. And then it was like, right, I need to go move now and do stuff. It actually gives you missions to go off and do things. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll go off and my brave has decided to
Just fall over.
not do brave things.
It's almost like you need to embrace this.
Find you too.
What?
There you go. This is the first mission. So you can see you're on top, you're shooting stuff. It's great. Then you have to move, and you end up in kind of like a melee situation at one point. I was like, I don't think this is how I should be playing Resistance or a sniper.
No.
I don't
if you're
want to
you
see
should be
people.
as far away from punching people as possible.
Yeah, I don't want to see the whites of their eyes. It does do the cool thing. So I was only happy really because when you first start doing it, I was doing lots of headshots. So
yes.
headshot. I was like, this is actually really cool, and it does help you quite a lot when you're shooting. It gives you guides, and as you can see, there it gives you a red line to
Nice.
show you. Although he was not very good, he missed that guy. There you go. So first mission is actually kind of what you want. Other than the end, when it turns into chaos because you actually got to run up to the anti-aircraft, put some bombs on them, explode them, which makes noise, or use the anti-aircraft to blow up the other anti-aircraft, which is cool, but also makes noise.
Yes.
And then you're immediately running around because people are chasing you. I'm like, wait a minute, this is not how it should be. It should be just distance stuff all the time. I'm a sniper. I'm not a...
Yeah. Like, if they wanted to make action in the sniper, then they should have you covering like an invasion or something.
Yes,
So
people running past you, you'll kind of duck down somewhere, and then, that would be real fun.
You just need to keep your people alive so they get to the mission area.
Yes, I get behind that.
The whole point of the sniper game is to just, get a cup of tea, relax, and just quietly take out enemies. Dish, dish.
Yep, and that's what this guy's doing here. This is exactly what I was doing initially. I was like, this is cool. This is very chill. I'm very happy doing this. And then you have to go running around because you have to get over to that bridge in the end, or the what do you call it? The dam.
Yep.
And then blow up stuff, which obviously makes noise, and then it all just hell breaks loose. You're like, okay, cool. So it's disappointing. Second mission worse than that though, because then.
Oh. How can it get worse? I mean, you've already stopped being a sniper.
So what you have to do is you have to go into a city, into a town, and sneak around, killing people from behind in like a Assassin's Creed style.
Right.
And I expect it to be Assassin's Creed where I can go, there's this ladder there to get to the roof. That's kind of what you want to be doing. You want to go high and shoot stuff.
Yep.
No. I have to run into houses, investigate pieces of carpet for like trapdoors to find information, to then make noise, get caught by someone, run into more people, and then a normal person join my game. An actual person joined my game and was hunting me.
Okay. This game sounds like it has no idea what it wants to be.
I was like, no, this is bad. Because you can guarantee this guy that's joining me is going to be good. Because I've been playing this game for, at this point, like a couple hours, hour and a half.
Yeah. Okay. So it goes from being a sniper to being a brawler to then being thief.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, sneaking around, not getting seen by people, which I kind of get, but I expect an out every time. I expect to be looking around going, I can climb that ladder.
Yep.
Or I can climb into that house. There's lots of houses, but you can't get into half the houses. There's a window. Cool, climb it. I can't get in the window.
Oh.
I'm like, can you just make this whole thing open so I can go? Because I was on the roof at one point and I was like, this is really cool. But I ran out of people to shoot. Because, people were walking next to each other. And I was like, I can't really get that guy he'll see me. So I need to go in a different position.
Yep.
So I found this zip side, ran down the zip tile. All along, there's a bloke below me this whole time. He shot me. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Right. Great stuff. Good job.
Yeah. Died so many times. Yeah. And then I was having literal brawls with people. Like I was just having people run at me around the corner. I was stood there with a gun shooting people. This is not sniper. This is not fun. No. So start mission again, but I still couldn't get. I could never find a decent place to go and hide and just pick people off.
Man, it's almost like they've got such a good idea for a game, They could make it like a Hitman thing where it's an open world, here's your objective, and you basically choose where to go and how to take it out and how to do it.
Yep.
And
that's what they kind of do that's what they're doing in it, but it's not snipery enough for me. That's the problem.
You want to be a sniper.
So this bit here, you see, I mean, he's a bit behind me, but he's coming up here, and he's going to have to sneak up to this guy and take him out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
There you go.
There's a very AC thing where you climb up a fence, climb up a hill.
Oh, yeah, and then there's an eagle.
And there's a guy on the top there. And there's no eagle, thankfully, no, but there's a guy stood there. I don't know, just disappointing.
Yeah.
And I blew up, on this one here, there's stuff to blow up. This is like, you stop the water going down, and it says, if you do it, the dam will blow up. And I was like, well, that'll make the mission easier if I just get the dam to blow up.
Yep.
It doesn't do anything, though. It just stops the water. Some cracks appear, and that's it. Nothing kind of happens.
Amazing.
There you go, he's doing it now. Because it even says, if you do this, it'll make the dam get weaker and something. I was like, oh, cool, okay. No.
I mean, you want to shoot the pipes. That's a good sign.
No, stop the water going out. It builds up pressure, and the whole thing just kills itself.
Shoot. Yeah, and then the dam
Just
builds up
loads.
pressure, and then
Yeah.
it should.
Makes no difference.
Take-
though. You still have to go and take out the AA guns.
That's shocking. Oh, well. I'm glad you played it and not me.
Yeah, I'll take one for the team.
Good man.
Hi, Yobi. How's it
Are
going,
there
mate?
lots of easy achievements that you can clean up for April?
Is there? What, in that game?
Well, because if there are, then I mean, it's a pretty good move on your behalf.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. I was planning April, playing this game.
Yes.
And I played something else too.
Next week.
Sorry, say that again.
Oh, we need to get everyone hyped up for April because it's next.
It's in like 2 days. Oh no, because it's February, isn't it? So we got Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Tuesday, the April Achievement Challenge starts, guys. So make sure you're signed up. If you're in the Discord, the link is there. If you're not in the Discord, then check the show notes to sign up and join our Discord because it's going to be fun.
It is. It's going to be much fun. So I also played another game too.
Ooh,
Hello, MechWarriors, and welcome to the first episode.
Oh, MechWarriors.
MechWarriors 5, yes.
Oh, he sounded extremely German.
Yeah. And he has a beard like that, so he's into heavy metal or German metal of some sort.
Fantastic.
So I don't remember this guy Richard that I played Diablo with for a while.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You were telling us about it, him telling you to play MechWarrior on the PC.
That's right, and I did play it for a couple of times with him. But it's such a terrible game.
What?
Like you get, old school games. Not this one. Well, actually, this one does it so, but not as bad. But games where you used to like you couldn't move because it was redrawing,
Oh, yes.
and it just takes ages for it to refresh the screen. And I'm like, wow, this is really bad. And he's like, oh no, my computer's really powerful and it's still doing it on mine too. I was like, it's just a badly made game.
Oh, man.
And I got sick of sitting in this chair playing it because it's mouse and keyboard. I'm like, oh yeah, mouse and keyboard, cool, okay. Actually, no, I was doing controller, I think.
Oh, no. Okay. At least you're not completely uncouth.
No, I have some standards. So he's like, oh, I want to play because there's DLC coming out for this, and he says I want to play the clan's main missions.
Oh, yes.
I was like, that's cool. He said we should make a date to do it though. Actually, make a date of doing it like on a day rather than just randomly saying let's do it tonight. I said that's cool. I play football on Wednesdays, which means I do nothing after football because I'm knackered. I just want to chill out. But let's do it at 8:00. We'll do MechWarrior.
Mm-hmm.
So we did 2 weeks. So last night and we did it tonight. Last night and last week we did it. And it's actually quite chill. The game is terrible though when it comes to graphics and jankiness and the cutscenes. It's so janky, like it's amazing. You look at this game, you're like, okay, when was this game made? It looks like it's about, I don't know, 10 years, 7 years, 8 years old, maybe.
Oh, man.
7 years old, something like that.
Because MechWarriors, how do you muck up MechWarrior? It's supposed to be the coolest thing in the world, right?
You should see these people's faces. It's the animations of the faces. Everyone's mouth is too far from their teeth. And they have this weird talking with their teeth thing.
It's amazing.
It is actually amazing how badly they've messed up the animations. Look at this first open space here. You can see his face. They're just pointy faces or something. That's just almost say they look like monkey faces with the big mouth thing pointing forward. But everyone has the same issue. So when they talk, it's almost like we were talking about it last night. We're like, or maybe they got like different animators for the face and the mouth. And then at the end, added them together and went, it looks okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's so jank. Look at everyone's face. Look, like just everyone has got the same problem. And it's so cliche. Like it's amazing how cliche it is.
Yeah, no, of course it's going to be cliche. Look at it.
I love it. I just, yeah.
And the sergeant is a hard ass, I bet.
Oh, yeah, he's got lots of scars. Yep.
Yep, lots of scars, white hair.
Yep.
He's seen things, man. I've seen things you brookies wouldn't even know about.
The voice acting is atrocious.
Fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, so you sat here watching us going, well, this looks really, like, doesn't look like it was made last year, this game. This game is less than 12 months old.
Jeez, okay.
They made it all, they've made like a Vaseline look on it to hide away all the bad. Look at the first person's face.
I'm watching him talk, and it looks as if by talking, he's just moving his chin up and down.
That's right, but they have to show their teeth, because that's what people do when they talk.
All
they
the
don't.
time.
Exactly.
Crazy.
It gets even worse. Like this woman, I think it's actually one of the women commanders is terrible because every time she talks, all she does is show all of her teeth, and it's just doesn't look right.
No, yeah, I see what you mean. They're showing all their teeth all the time. This is hilarious.
Yeah, no one talks like that. Should have streamed it. Yeah, I was going to, but Rich is on as well, so I was like, I can't stream with him because it might be a bit weird. We have random conversations. There's lots of swearing and stuff going on as well.
Oh, so stream to your own Twitch then.
Right? Yeah. But it's mech war, so you get. It's kind of weird though. So you start off with the small mechs.
Yes.
It's all clan. I don't know if you know the clan stuff and whatever, but the clan gear is really good gear. Like that's the best of the best gear. And everything gets kind of fixed when you finished, and it's all like really good lasers and whatever. But you start with small mechs, and as you go up in levels, you get better mechs.
Yep.
But that doesn't really help because you fight against big mechs sometimes, and you got these little mechs, and it's really hard. Like they really hurt.
Aren't you supposed to be quicker than the big mechs?
I know I've got a real. I had a 25 ton, which is little. Like most of them are like 35, 40. I was 25. I went real light and fast, super fast.
Yeah.
Which is fine until you get hit by something really hard once, and then you go, "Oh, that really hurt," and my whole thing just vibrates and everything just goes, messes up, losing an arm maybe or something like that. It's kind of, janky. Controls are in game is weird. I think it works better on PC because I'm sat on a big screen, sat on my couch, kind of laying down playing, just chilling out like you do. And half the time I can't see because I target something like. Can't even see that. Like it's something in the distance I've targeted. Whereas Richard's ran off ahead and blown up whatever I targeted already because he could see it on his little screen or his big screen sat in front of his computer.
Oh yeah, his distance makes a difference.
Yeah. And he's got a reasonable machine as well, so
Nice.
yeah. But he also has janky, like he said, the whole thing is janky.
Oh man. The story needs to be super cheesy because think about it. You're controlling giant robots blowing up other giant robots.
Oh yeah, cheese is all over the place. There's so much cheese. I like how this guy watching it is so impressed with the story though. He looks really happy with himself.
On the other hand, you really want you want the story to be cheesy, but you want the game to be amazing.
Yes, that's right. You want the controls.
Really in-depth, stuff with the mechs. You're controlling a giant robot. It's got to make you feel like a 13-year-old boy, right?
Yeah, and it kind of doesn't, though, because it's quite limiting. Whereas I played the first Mech Warrior 5, not the Clans one, the one before that.
Oh, yes.
And Richard would just go and strip a mech down to nothing. Because you get money in that one there, and you get parts off the battlefield. And when you strip the mech down, and then you rebuild the mech in where you want to build it. And it's awesome. Whereas these are quite limited because you start off with these small mechs, and there's nothing else available. And obviously the tonnage is quite low, and what they can carry is quite limited. Mm-hmm. So you're just going, well, I'll get the small mech for now until we get something decent. We actually got really good mechs at the end, though, which was hilarious. These Novas, and they have 12 lasers. They have 6 lasers in each arm. And you can set them up to do like what do they call it? It shoots one after another. So basically left trigger is one arm, right trigger is the other arm. And you go, if you want to shoot stuff, you just go one trigger. It doesn't overheat. Overheating's bad in MechWarrior. If you overheat, you stop, basically. You shut down. So yeah, you can basically shoot with one arm all the time. It's great. And then if you really want to hit something, you build both arms. Then all you have is like a sheet of laser melting things. It's great.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So our last mission was real fun because both of us got exactly the same mech. We're like, oh, we've got 2 of them. Cool. He's like, I want to go Nova. I'm going to go Nova lasers. I'm with you, bro. Let's do this. And we just went there and melted everything. It was great. Real fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But it looks fine. Like in the game, it looks fine. Like it's not an ugly game. It's just, it could be so much better for a game that's only 12 months old, not even 12 months old.
Yep.
I feel like even Anthem was better looking than this game. And that game was, 10 years ago? It was like...
Just about. I think next year Anthem will be 10 years.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't it 2016?
Was it 2016? I had no idea.
It came out at some point.
Yeah, it came out and it was a beautiful looking game though. They got everything right about it.
Yeah, they did.
Whereas this game feels a little bit...
BT.
Sure yeah, a little bit double A, not triple A maybe.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Yeah. And you can control your... So there's a clan of 4 mechs. So if there's only you, then you control 3 of them. You tell them where to go and run around. They're completely useless. They do not blow things up. They get in the way, or they get themselves killed. So that's basically
what they do.
What they do. But there's 2 of us. There's 2 of us, and there's 2 AI. AI being a loose kind of term, but
AI-ish.
AI-ish. Yeah, that's fun. There's helicopters, there's tanks, there's other mechs. You pick up stuff. As you level, you get different mechs. So I'm level 5, and that's what gives us these Nova mechs, which are awesome. Yeah, it's mech warrior. So scavenging, watching your heat is your biggest thing.
Oh, yep. Always got to watch the heat.
Watch the heat. Obviously, you can strip back. You can strip the mech down and put it back again, but you're kind of limited a little bit because your clan. You already have really good gear, so a lot of the time it's about the mech and its setup rather than you doing much to it. Like if it's a mech, so it's the mech itself rather than the build. The mech is limited.
Yep.
But there's not that many mechs to choose from currently. I think there's like 14 levels, and as you get to the further end, you get all the good mechs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the wolf, the dire wolf, whatever it's called.
Oh yes, I remember the wolf.
Yeah. So that's near the end. And once you get to that mech, then the game's almost finished though.
Oh, how annoying!
Yeah, and that's the problem with it. It's like, well, you can't you do something to kind of get the mechs at the beginning, have really cool mechs at the beginning,
yeah,
rather than at the end, because it's the same team of guys. Like it doesn't make any sense. You're not kids are doing it. So
is there multiplayer?
There is. I don't. There's obviously we're doing the missions together.
Oh yeah.
So there is multiplayer in that respect. I don't know if there's actual mech versus mech multiplayer though.
Because that'll be quite fun.
Yeah, if you could do builds.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it could be fun.
That'll be lots of fun.
But if you wanted to play this, actually, you should jump in on one. On a Wednesday, just jump in.
That'll be great.
It would be fun with 3 of us. It'd be quite fun just mucking around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting to play. I like the game itself. Is fun. And obviously, you get yourself shot in the arm. You've got to worry about losing your arms, and you're gonna kind of worry about ammo and stuff like that. So the actual management of it's kind of fun. But it's very much go to here, kill mechs. Go to here, scan things. Go to here, stay alive for a bit while pings attack you. It's that sort of continuous mission types.
Yep.
But it's mech warrior, so what do you expect? I guess
I was about to say, isn't that the whole point of Mech Warrior?
Yeah.
Go here, shoot this thing.
Yep, go here, kill these things. Go here, rescue. The last one was rescue some prisoners, and we were just going to stay in an area for ages.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a countdown while the prisoners got and the voice acting is atrocious. Like the actual talking, when you're fighting, they're chatting away.
Oh, how
because Mech Warrior has its own language almost, because all the different clan names and clan types and clan this and people this and that, and they talk to each other in that way all the whole way through it.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Yep.
Oh man, yeah.
But it's fun. No, but Richard loves it. Like he's really into it, and he plays I've played the tabletop many, decades ago. I played the tabletop, but he still plays it and gets a lot out of it because it is kind of close to the tabletop. I think the same people, I guess. Hasbro.
Oh, nice. Well, that's what you want to hear. Like if the game does a really good, faithful reproduction from the tabletop, but makes it interesting, then that's a good thing. Yeah.
It's fun. We do a couple hours. Go through. We've done like 4 hours, I guess now, and we've done reasonable amount of missions. I think there's like 15 missions. We've probably done about 6, 5, or something like that. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, stream it next time.
Okay.
It'll be lots of fun to watch, I reckon.
Yeah, watching me just going, Yep.
Yeah, what am I doing? Why are these people talking like that? Look at their weird mouths.
The cutscenes are amazing, though. They're so incredible. Yeah, so that's what I've been playing this last, 2 weeks, I guess, is it?
Well, I've played a good game and a interesting game.
Interesting doesn't always mean good.
Yeah, no, I've got thoughts. So I'll start with the good game because this is a game. If you are a Civ fan or a 4X type gamer, then Ara History Untold. Remember how excited we were for this last? My word, this game is good.
Oh, really? It does look gorgeous.
It's fantastic. I decided I was going to be the Australian guy, and so my city's called Canberra. And
so, whoa, you didn't go Melbourne though?
No, you can't choose the names. It's funny.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But yeah, it's great. Each leader you chose, like Civ, they give you bonuses and they have pros and cons depending on what you want and how you're going to play. But the whole idea is when you get to a new level, you unlock a piece of the map that you can claim. And then that piece of the map gives you certain resources and you can build 4 or 5 things on that part of the map. But it's really a fun game because everyone takes their turn at the same time. So you set up all the bits that you want to do, and then you click end turn, and then everyone does their turn at the same time. So it's not like Civ where computer A does it.
You wait then B and then, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a fantastic looking game, I must say.
It's way quicker doing it that way as well, isn't it?
Way quicker.
Do you miss stuff though because of stuff happening, or does it do quite a good job of showing you what's happening?
My word, the stuff, like the things that's happening down is it the left or the right side of the screen, just overflow at some points. But the good thing is you don't have a time limit for your turn. So you can go through and read everything and just, catch up with what's happened. But I expanded and I was able to, each time you find a new village, they're like, can you help us do this? And you go, yes, I can. I have wood. I have steel. Here we go. Here's some rocks. And I've managed to peacefully integrate, not conquer, integrate 4 different tribes into my town.
Ah.
They're just like, we love you so much. We're just going to come and move in. And you go, okay, cool. Thanks.
And now you have to feed them and look after them and stuff like that because it's all management still.
It's a lot of management, but it's done very well. You can add certain tech to buildings so that they produce more stuff. You get these guys that help you research, and they're like very famous people in history. Then you can assign these other people to buildings to make more pottery, for example, if you assign them to that. But it's a very fun game. So this is very much a very calm, grab a cup of tea, grab some snacks, and spend, a good 5-6 hours just plotting that you're conquering.
You'll take over the world. World conquering.
And then whenever you go up levels, you expand the age. You go to the next age, kind of like.
So Civ.
Yeah, completely. It's like a cheap Civ knockoff, but I think I've played Civ a couple times, and every time I get to a point where I just get bored.
It's too much, isn't it? Sometimes as well.
I've done it. It's all good. Next thing. This game seems to have engaged me much longer than Civ does, and I think because it's a lot simpler than Civ. It's still, my word, in depth, like you've got no idea. But Civ just does way.
Sometimes it's how it presents it to you as well.
Oh yeah, this presents it very well, I must say. Fantastic game, Leah. If you want to sit at your computer and just potter around a map,
I want to play on my Xbox.
It's not on Xbox, unfortunately. It's on PC Game Pass though.
Yeah, okay.
But it is very well worth checking out if you are a 4X fan. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm looking at it going, when it goes on sale, man, that game's finding its way into my library very.
Well, that's cool.
It's a very cool game, I must say. It impressed me so much because all the way leading up to it, I was watching the dev diaries, and they kept saying, this isn't a AAA game. We're a small team. We're building our version of a homage to Civ. And man, they've knocked it out the park. So I think they got 3 expansions planned.
Oh, really? It was delayed, wasn't it, when it first came out? Is that right?
Yeah, it was a bit delayed. Yeah. And then they did an insider thing where you could sign up as an insider and do the whole testing and feedback with them. And I think going the insider route has definitely helped this game feel so polished. Mm-hmm. It's insanely good. So I reckon, Lee, give it a bash if you like Civ.
I love these sorts of games. I don't play them because you just lose days.
Oh, my word. This is one of those games where you can basically, this will be the game you play for the entire month. And you'll be very.
There's always the next thing to do, isn't there? Oh, I'm just going to go down here. Oh, that's interesting. What's that? Oh, I'll go down here. Oh, that's it. And then you kind of go, oh, that's finished building. Now I can go and do that.
Yep.
And that's like 3 hours later.
Oh, yes. No, there's always something to do, but it's not stressful. It's not like.
No, never. It does get to. I was playing that stupid tower game. I always go back to that because I was really good until I got to like level. I think I had like 40 floors or something. And I was like, I just can't. I had automated quite a lot of it, but I was just because obviously you get to a point where it's always that much more stuff you need to do. Yep. Now you need to there's a bigger place you need to build. You need to make more money. You need to make more. Like there's always that more. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is very cool. I recommend everyone to try it out. And it's great because each time you conquer a new area or you take over a new area, it automatically names it. And so all the names have these weird Australian names. And I'm going, that's just down the road. Oh, look, I just got a new area that's called South Bank. Oh, that's, it's so funny.
I see this one person's picked London here to start with.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So good. So I highly, highly recommend Aura. And if you get it on a sale, definitely pick it up on a sale because it's a great game. Man, I'm even close to buying it full price. It's so good. So even though it's on Game Pass, it's well worth your money and your time.
Yeah.
Like I was suitably impressed.
Well, it's 20% off anyway, isn't it? Because it's on Game Pass.
It's like Game Pass, yeah, for sure. And then the interesting game I played. Now, my word, where to begin? I have thoughts.
Oh my god. Okay.
I played Alien Dark Descent.
Oh, I saw you were playing that. Yes.
Yes. So this game is supposed to be a tactical game in a way. It's supposed to be more tactics, and everyone says it's a really good game. There's only 12 missions you need to do. It's got pretty interesting reviews. It sounds like it's perfectly suited for being in the Alien universe, which is great. I mean, that's what you want. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you.
Excuse me.
He's allergic to aliens.
I am allergic to this game because it's a take turns game, isn't it?
Not turns. No. So this is, instead of tactics, what it does is there's two options. It can pause the game for you to take turns when you
so Dragon Age style,
or it slows down time like bullet time, and allows you to do a lot of actions really quickly. Oh,
Jesus.
Tactics, and Lee just goes
I know.
off.
You just keep saying the word tactics. It makes me sneeze. I'm allergic to tactics.
This is very good because it's different tactics. It's like real time almost.
Yeah. I played Dragon Age, but I never paused it.
Oh man, you got to pause.
You
got it. So good. But anyway, so this game, right? It begins, and you are playing the deputy administrator.
What are you doing here? You're just walking around.
Yeah. So the intro is basically you walk around the space station and it teaches you the controls.
Oh, I see. Okay. There's no fighty. It's just a.
Not yet. No. So you being the deputy administrator, Commander Hayes or whatever her name is, of the space station, your boss is a bit of a hard ass, and he doesn't listen to you. So the game starts off and you're busy telling him that the shipment from the planet is only half what they reported or weighs half of what they wanted. And he says, I don't care. We're going to get paid anyway. Let the shipment come on board or approve the shipment. So you go, well, fine. Okay. This he's a bit of a dick. He's a bit of a hard ass. We all know he's going to be a bad guy. So you go, okay, that's fine. And then it goes to a cutscene where some of the shipment that's just come on board gets opened by someone.
Just seen that. Yeah, it looks terrible.
And the aliens escape.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you run to your office, your room, to look at the cameras. Now, these cameras are all in the docking bay, and you basically watch this alien slaughter every single person in this docking bay. The entire docking bay is dead, screaming, gunfire going off, aliens kill everyone. Your next step, the next thing you do is you run back to the administrator guy and you say to him, dude, before you do that, you run downstairs to verify that everyone's dead.
Because he doesn't do that. He's just running back this one.
Yeah, no, you run downstairs, you have a look, you find someone who's half dead, and they're like, it escaped, it killed us all, and then they die, and then, or he doesn't die, but he gets pulled off into the darkness.
Oh, maybe this is where I'm going now. This has got into a lift.
Yeah, then you run away, you go back to your commander guy, and you say to him, everyone in the docking platform is dead, there's something that's been released. And he says, I don't believe you.
Fair.
Okay. How come you're the only person?
Because you're a girl, that's why.
How come you're the only one who knows what's going on? Like the entire docking bay, it seems like this whole space station is to bring stuff off the planet, package it up, and ship it off back to Weyland-Yutani, because that's what they do. It's effectively a spaceport. And the docking bay disappears because of an alien, and you die. And like, he doesn't believe you, and he doesn't check the cameras. And while you're busy arguing with him, face huggers jump out of the vent, and now there's face huggers for everyone in the command platform.
Oh, that's so cute.
-1.
Minus you.
Yes. All the face huggers take everyone out, including security guards, including your bad boss guy, and somehow you're magically able to escape.
I'm detecting that you're not believing this story very well.
It is so bad. It is the setup is shocking, and then you decide, right, whenever there's not a containment, when you need to contain a contaminant, you need to activate the Cerberus protocol. So then you do the whole missions where you run around and activate the Cerberus protocol, which turns on every single ship. Like it fires missiles at every single ship in low planet orbit and destroys the ships.
Why?
Then that's a good question.
Okay, cool.
Cerberus protocol apparently means nothing in, nothing out.
Ah.
It basically contains the planet.
Wow.
And your space station is the containment.
The final defense almost, or something, or
Yeah.
the defense for it.
Then an alien appears and you run away from the alien, and you find some Marines, some colonial Marines on the ship, and they kind of rescue you. And while they're rescuing you, they say, someone activated the Cerberus protocol. And you say, yes, I'm the deputy administrator. I know everything about the Cerberus protocol. I did it. And then they say, why did it blow up the ships? Why did it attack our own ships? And you go, I don't know. Oh, my word. Do you know everything about it, or don't you know everything about it? You're the deputy administrator, which means it says to me 2RC, right? You're the second in
You'd
charge.
think so. Well, yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's not like the officers, like the assistant to the assistant manager or something like it. It's not that sort of role.
no, definitely not. And then one of the ships that gets attacked, it crash lands on the planet. You follow it down so that it becomes your mobile base. Think like the XCOM spaceship that you have your base where you get everyone.
Yep.
And my word, you land on the ship, and the first guy that comes up says to the colonial marine that saved you, "You're now in charge. The captain's orders." And he goes, "I'm going to need someone with a strategic mind." And he looks at you and goes, "You're it." And you're just like, what?
Wait a minute.
No, for about 3 seconds.
I've already messed up because I don't know the Cerberus protocol, but you trust me with this. Cool.
Now you're putting me in charge of everything. So cool. But the sound, Lee, that they've done something with the sound of this game. Like, they've made the voices super loud, and they've made the environmental and FX noises, the effects noises, really soft. So you're busy shooting an alien that's squealing at you. The squeal is like, really loud, and the guns are like, pa, 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 pa. And then the voices are like, keep him down, man. Pa, 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 pa. And then the alien's footsteps is like, tick, 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 like really soft. So whoever mixed the sound, seriously, you're in the wrong job. Just
Dead? That's not funny.
Something got loose and killed.
see, look, there we go. So this, if you're watching the live stream, she's busy telling the guy, everyone's dead, and he says, that's not possible. And then the face huggers crawl out the vent, and there's all of them -1. It's so contrived and so convenient.
Yeah, it's shoehorned, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, we must have this happen. How can we get rid of these guys?
Yep.
Just
It's like-
face huggers.
I read a thing that some guy was talking about a movie, and he says, we need to do this because of the plot. This
Yes.
game is like, we need these face huggers because of the plot.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's really, the story is hiding a really cool game, because what happens is there's 12 missions, but these maps are huge, and the game expects you to go into it and do like 1 or 2 objectives and then pull your men out, swap them out, go back to the same map and continue doing 1 or 2 objectives, because they give you, I think, 17 or a ridiculous amount per map.
Okay.
So there's your main overall mission, but then there's all these other objectives they give you as you encounter stuff. So the game is like, you go in, you like have this team, and then you need to pull them out because they also suffer psychological stress.
Nice. Okay. That's cool.
So, yeah, it's a very, like, there's a good game hiding in here. And the tactics part is really good because it slows everything down so you never feel like the action stopped.
Overwhelmed or anything as well.
Yeah, it's really good. But, man, the story and the voice acting and the sound are like 2 out of 10. Really.
Oh,
really.
she's just doing it now. She's just turning on the Cerberus protocol now.
Oh, yep. There we
Saw
go.
a spaceship take off.
And then something magic's going to happen and it blows up all the ships. And she doesn't know why it does it, but she knows everything about it.
She is the expert, though.
So, yes. This is the thing. It's a cool game. Like, the gameplay is solid. The tactics side is solid. But I also put a very interesting glitch in our Discord, if you managed to watch the video.
You told me not to watch it because it's not a game I would understand or something. So I thought it was a bit mean, but I understood.
So, yeah, when you're in the character selection screen, not the character selection.
Oh, yes, I did see that. Yes, that was quite special.
When you're busy looking at your troops during a mission, their body parts just randomly disappear. And suddenly they have eyeballs and a helmet. So, yeah. This isn't a triple A game. It's not even a double A game. This is a game.
I got you, mate. I saw you where you're going with that.
So,
oh, dear. It's funny because both of us laugh.
yeah. We know it really well.
Yeah. I can't log into Discord because it requires me to do stuff on my board. I don't care that much.
Don't do that.
No.
So, yes. So play Aura. And if you're interested, play Aliens Dark Descent. Aliens Dark Descent, I think, is like a $7 game. If it drops under $10, yeah, maybe I'll add it to my library.
Oh, really? Okay. You don't think you'll just finish these missions and just do it quite quickly, though?
Maybe I'll try. During April, I'm hoping that I can just smash this game out and get quite a nice 1,000 points for it because it's got a pretty high ratio from what I remember.
Because it's so bad. I would check it's completable as well.
Oh, yeah.
What did you put in screenshots?
Yes, in screenshots. So Aliens Dark Descent. It's on Game Pass Standard, Xbox Game Pass, and PC Game Pass. And for some reason, they want to charge you $62 US. Yeah, no, it's a $15 game at most.
It's the AC Unity issue, isn't it? It's the same thing.
Ah, completely. It's really, really.
But it actually looks like the guy's head's been chopped off.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, you go through to the other one, and the person's arms disappear, but they've modeled the arms in a way that, like, where they join, it shows you the flesh and the bone.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it actually looks like someone's head's been chopped off because there was like little stumpy bits where the spine is.
It's crazy. And these two videos were done pretty much one after the other. The only reason there are two videos is because Discord was like, that file's too big to upload.
That's amazing.
So, yeah. Okay, that's my rant over, Mr. Lee.
I know, it's good.
News?
Yes. I think we're already an hour in, though, because we've been playing games or something weird.
Yeah, because we've been playing games. What is this nonsense?
What the actual... Right, okay, we've just fixed that, so that does stuff now. Sorry, I had to switch it around because I was doing things.
Cool.
Charts.
Charts. We like the charts.
Let's do the charts. This is the little charts compared to next week's big charts.
Yeah, these are the little charts. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, it's the warm-up charts, maybe.
The warm-up charts.
This is the beta charts, maybe.
Nice.
So, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out last week.
It did indeed.
In at number 10, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay, Assassin's Creed Shadows. The rest of the chart is exactly the same at the top 10. I'm not even going to give them time. They're having no airtime whatsoever. I've heard interesting things about Shadows.
Yes.
It's like everyone's defending Ubisoft at the moment.
Huh.
I think I picked up a story about it, actually. But yeah, it's weird. Everyone's going, oh, it's a little bit janky, but, you know, they tried.
Oh, that's hilarious. They tried.
It's almost like that, yeah. It's really weird. I think I've got a story, and it's literally like, oh, it's really cute, you know, it's probably going to save them. It's quite good. It's okay, you know. It's not the worst. It's not as bad as Valhalla. Oh no, it didn't sell. It almost sold as much of that. Like it was a weird because Valhalla wasn't really a big hit. It did okay, but it wasn't a massive hit because it was boring,
Yep.
basically. And everyone's going, yeah, but it's it's slightly better than Valhalla or something. I'm like, but that's not really good because Valhalla's a little bit, yeah.
That's funny.
Yep, so that was funny. What else is going on here? Monster Hunter Wilds dropped down a place. Avowed has gone down a few places. Destiny 2's dropped a few places. It's not happening in the charts this week, is it?
Although, look at number 29, re-entry.
Oh, Fallout 76 is a re-entry. Been re-entered. That's because I didn't put the story in. It's because now you can play a
ghoul.
A ghoul. Yeah, the ghoul update came out. That's why.
Yes.
So everyone's playing.
Didn't they tell us about this update about being a ghoul like 2 years ago?
Probably when season 1 of Fallout came out, they said, "Oh yeah, you can play a ghoul too. Quick, guys, let's let's make that happen. Quickly make a skin for that, please." But actually, this kind of cool what they've done with it. I might have picked up a story, but I was reading about it. So they're saying that you basically have to do the things to not turn into a I can't remember what it's called now. Because you turn into something, don't you? A ghoul's turning into something if they don't continue to medicate or whatever they do.
Yes.
But you can you heal by nuclear, radiation heals you.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, but also you will die unless you do this one thing. I wonder if I picked up a story. Let me quick check and see if I got it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Because I was reading it, I was like, that's really interesting way of doing it. I probably could find it actually. Just do a quick Google. No, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Talk amongst ourselves, everyone, while Lee does live Googling on the podcast.
That's how I roll, bro.
That's how we roll.
Why is it not giving me a news story for it, though? News. Let's do this. Let's just go do some news. Convinced about playing a ghoul in Fallout 76 is the best way to vibe in West Virginia because you get powerful perk cards like New True Love is Radiation.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is not the story I found, but basically give me something interesting to talk about in here. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
I had the story where I was reading it and didn't bother checking it to one side because I didn't think it would care.
But we do care because
we do care. Yeah, radiation doesn't just heal ghouls. You can also get a glow shield, which acts like armor, depending on how much radiation you eat. So that's kind of... If you have 240 health and stand on the river long enough, you get a glow bar at 75%. You get an extra 180 hit points. This comes in real handy when you're fighting a strong opponent.
Okay.
So you turn into Hulk.
Nice. That's always fun.
Yeah. And there's also... So there's lots of gold Pacific perk cards you can pick up.
Oh, yeah?
Bone Shatterer, Fixed Skin, Jaguar Speeds. These increase melee weapons. There's one that takes less damage from ballistics. There's increased speed while my glow is high. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I don't know. What it is. You have to keep doing something though as you die, basically, or turn into a... If you'd seen the program, you'll see what happened to them, but you haven't seen the program, so...
No, I have not watched the film yet.
I do not understand. It's a TV program. It's not a film, young man. So yeah, so that's kind of cool. I think they've done a decent job of it. They made fun by it. Because that game was a little bit boring, if I'm honest, as a human.
Yeah, Fallout 76 wasn't the most exciting game in the entire world, was it?
No. So you can turn on and be a ghoul and you can convert your guy into a ghoul, but you can't go back again or something. Like you can choose when you go into the beginning and say, "Oh yeah, I want my guy to be a ghoul."
Okay.
Then it gets stuck there or something like that.
And then you're a ghoul forever.
Yes.
Nice.
Ghouling around.
Oh, it reminds me of that old TV show, The Ghoulies.
The Ghoulies. Oh, you become feral. There you go. That's what happens.
I thought it was feral.
Yeah. Becoming a ghoul shreds the need for sate your hunger and thirst. Instead, you battle against a gnawing desire to slip back into basic nature, abandoning all sanity you might have had. Feral meter drains over time, only filled up by consuming chems. Chems must be. Chemicals. You may not want to keep that meter 100% filled, though. Feral point status different bonuses. So it depends on where you keep it at. You get like above 80% strength, plus 3 strength, endurance, HP. 60% is 15%. -1 endurance, -1 HP above 40.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it does affect you where you do stuff. And the glow, we talked about that just now. Does it talk about what you can do to your character, though? Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. With all these new benefits, help you explore the wasteland. However, you forgive you for thinking life as good as easy. No matter how well you dress, you're still some factions, like Brother of Steel, who won't interact with you.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
you're a ghoul.
Sad.
Well, they don't like them. There's something about them being dead.
Ghouls of you.
Yes.
Well, I don't think you're dead. I just think you're falling apart from radiation.
I thought you don't die, don't you? When you're an undead almost.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Playing as a ghoul, some factions are hostile towards you and look out for some quest lines. Luckily, wearing disguises made by Jay, a new NPC, will meet along the way. With a new quest line, will interact with any blocked content you'll find. Okay, so you can get dressed up in different hats.
Dressed up in different hats.
Yeah, this is actually really good. So this is Vice.com, giving you a really good...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Well,
Vice.com actually being useful.
You know, broken clock's right over two times a day, isn't it? So
it's a great way to describe that.
Yeah, the camp's been expanded. This is loads of some good information here. Camp's been expanded. There's new pet furniture.
Oh, pet furniture, Lee.
Wow.
Told me.
They reduced the health of them. There's loads of stuff in here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is really good. Actually, Vice done a really good job of giving you all the detail.
Good job, Vice.
It goes on forever and ever. Wow, this is a really long website. It is. It's massive. Yeah, cool. Okay. So that came out.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to play it. That looked real fun.
Yeah, almost. And
Almost.
then it's Fallout 76.
That's right. Yes. So then Power Word is a re-entry at 38 as well. The rest of the charts is really, really boring, if I'm honest.
Yep. No, that's fair.
Microsoft Solitaire is still there at 35. Why? Starfield is gone. Skyrim is gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not much else that's exciting. Elden Ring is holding up the charts at 40.
Yeah, Elden Ring is it was at 36 last week. It's just hanging out. It's just chilling. Just chilling at the bottom.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Nice.
Okay. So this is 2 weeks worth of news. It's a bit confusing. It could well be all over the shop, and I'll have to remind myself what the stores were as well.
Okay, so we're all over the shop. 2 weeks worth of news. Got it.
Xbox Play Anywhere just crossed a massive milestone.
Ooh. I like Anywhere.
I like massive milestones. So this is a good combo.
This is a fantastic combo.
There's over 1,000 games now supported on the Xbox Play Anywhere.
Jeez.
The company shared on Thursday, which was like months ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it came out in 2015. Wow, it's been 10 years. Okay.
10 years of Xbox Anywhere. That's really good.
That's insane. It doesn't feel like 10 years, but hey.
It doesn't.
Yeah, Xbox Play Anywhere gives 2 copies of a game when they purchase it. One they actually allowed to play with the Xbox and one for the PC. I did not realise it was actually 2 copies of the game.
No.
It makes complete sense, but I'd never really thought about it.
Because I was like, isn't the Xbox running Windows anyway? So isn't it just the same version of the game?
No, it must be a different license.
Interesting.
So also Ronald adds that Xbox Play Anywhere support is a 20% higher average playtime.
Nice.
Owing to the flexibility, which is true because I've jumped into a few games on the Xbox because I'm like, I can just play it anywhere. Yeah. This is really handy. It came out. So Play Anywhere actually first publicly rolled out in 2016 with Forza Horizon 3 and Gears of War 4.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yep. So it's cool. Xbox has been pushing players to allow to stream their own games through Xbox Cloud Gaming. Yeah, so then, which is true, they've been doing like Total Lamb and Subnautica recently popped up. Yeah.
I love Xbox Play Anywhere. It allows me to jump between PC and Xbox for No Man's Sky.
The same share.
It just automatically links. I mean, I've got a bunch of games installed on my PC that are Xbox Play Anywhere, and that's fantastic.
It is. Yeah.
Good job, guys. Starfield is one of them. Yeah, no, there's lots.
Oh, there's tons. Yeah, and they keep bringing more out. This just broke my. So Copilot just broke Pocket for me for some reason, so that's good.
Thanks, Copilot.
Thanks, Copilot. Microsoft reveals Copilot for gaming coming to Xbox Mobile for selected users in just a few weeks.
Oh, just a few weeks.
Just a few weeks. I did like that Microsoft removed Copilot from the last Windows updates of Windows, though. I did like that. They removed the button from Copilot and installed the whole thing. I thought that was amazing. So busy gamers. I don't know why it says busy gamers, but okay. We'll soon have yet another way to ignore Copilot as Microsoft puts features and tools powered by generative AI. Love it. Isn't showing any sign of slowing down. Yay. Woo! The new iteration of Copilot illicitly geared towards Xbox players, focus on creating AI assistant accessibility on mobile devices that claim to understand a player's needs. So this is off Windows Central, so they're obviously loving Copilot like everybody else. So some examples of proof of concept demonstrations for how Copilot for gaming is helpful to players include having that player ask the chatbot to begin installing a game, or ask what was the last thing a player did in game.
You know, that second part, asking Copilot, was the last step in this game.
What was I doing?
That's fantastic.
Is it though?
You know, more games, I think more games need to have like a recap feature where you can go into the menu and it'll be like...
But that's not like a game I played 3 years ago, maybe. Like I jumped back into The Witcher 3 to complete it last year before.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing. That would have been handy. But that's because I haven't played the game for like 2 years.
Exactly. So like you jump into a game and you're just like, right, I'm coming back to the game. What have I missed?
What's more interesting would be is like, how are these controls different to every other game I've been playing for the last 3 or 4 months? Because that's what Witcher's like. You jump into Gears, it's like, okay, how's Gears different to any other normal FPS? Oh, that's right. Okay, thanks.
No. You need to just say, Copilot, make the controls of this game the same as the game.
Normal gaming, yes.
Or like, Copilot, make this controls like Halo. Make these controls like Halo.
Like a proper game. Yes.
And it just automatically sets your controls up.
That
would be useful.
That would be useful, actually.
But the name, Copilot,
because it's helping you. Oh. It's your friend. Think, you know that movie Aeroplane and the inflatable Copilot that comes up?
The one who ends up taking off at the end?
Yeah, that's right, yep.
I don't know. Copilot for gaming is the worst name ever. Like they should have called it Xbox Assistant or Xbox AI or something else. Something with Xbox in the name.
XAI.
No, just something fun, something exciting. But no, Copilot
Gaming with friends.
Gaming with AI.
AI friends. Yeah.
Just maybe they should have just gone GAIMING. Gaming.
Game Face? Can we use Game Face AI or something? Would that work?
We are Game Face AI.
We are Game Face, yes, exactly.
I just start ragging on Copilot again. This is nonsense.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words, really. They just keep trying, Microsoft. They need to make their money back.
Microsoft just...
I don't want to talk to my phone while I'm gaming.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Who does talk to their phone while they're gaming? I'm busy yelling at everyone playing games. I don't really talk. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to talk to Copilot. Yeah. Hey, Copilot.
You've got to admit, though, it's pretty useful for like translation. You can be like, hey, Copilot, can you please help me tell this guy on my team in French that he's an absolute bellend?
Je suis bellend? Yeah, well, it's...
Thank you. But Lee, I don't even speak French.
Exactly, yes. Why are you spraying everyone in French? We're all English. Wait for the Copilot button to appear on my Xbox headset. That'll be a way. Or no, on your next controller. There'll be a Copilot button on the controller.
You know, if only they had a camera with a microphone that you could talk to that plugs into your Xbox.
Well, what could sit on the Xbox, maybe?
That could sit on top of the TV, maybe.
Yeah,
and like
that's a good idea.
Do stuff like just talk to your Xbox and tell it what you want to do.
Why would they do that, though? That's crazy.
Like you just think, I mean, just spitballing here, but imagine just walking through and saying Xbox on and it turns on. Or like you could say Xbox, go to No Man's Sky.
I don't think AI has gone that far, mate, to do that sort of stuff yet. It's just calm farm, okay?
We are. It's
But
a
this is not 2013 now. Just chill out, okay?
Oh my word! You think like if Microsoft had kept Windows Phone and Connect going with this AR boom, they would be so well positioned for like the AR home, right?
You know it's not AR. You know it's just skip logic, don't you?
Lee, everyone calls it AR. You're lucky I'm not calling it Apple.
Apple Intelligence. I was waiting for that. Yeah.
It's all just machine learning. It's nonsense.
It's not. It's just skip logic, bro.
So yes.
Did this person say these words? What do these words mean? Okay, that means it.
So, although in defense of AR, I'm asking Grok about cars because I'm trying to buy a car. My word, he's helpful.
You need to go and sit in cars and drive them. That's what you need to do.
But I'm wanting him to give me a list so that I know which cars to go sit in.
No, because you'll get wrong information. Because you might sit in a car. Because I sat in a Kia, which I'd never do, because it was like, oh, that's interesting. Let's sit in it. It's like, this is a really nice car.
Yeah, no, the Kias are great.
Yeah, but you might not have you might have go and sit in a Hyundai and go, oh, this Hyundai is actually really nice, and it's a Hyundai.
This is what I said. These are the features I want. Here's how much money I have. Tell me what cars are available. And he's gone through and he's like listed them out. And I've said, right, give me the pros and cons for each. And he's like, right, this car has less boot space, but it's got a bigger engine and like goes through. And he's like, this car has a sunroof at the same price point as the entry level for this one. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. But basically, he's helping me narrow down the list. Otherwise,
no, I think you just need to sit in cars, dude. It needs to be fun. You need to go and take Simone and the kid and sit in cars and have fun.
That's the next part. He's given me a list of like 6 or 7.
But you might miss cars you might actually like. Like I said, I'd never sit in a Kia, and the Kia was not even in a Kia shop. It was just randomly one-sided, one side.
The Sportage, man, the Kia Sportage. I'm so leaning towards that car. It's so nice.
Just get the Spark. What was it called?
Oh, what, the smart car?
No, the Spark. I think it's called. Or something like that.
The Spark. What's the
race? It's a little two-door coupe. It's really nice.
I need something that can have a kid's in the back.
It can get in the back. It can get in the boot.
Maybe even 2 kid seats and like 3 prams and a picnic basket and grocery.
Get a trailer.
Or the little 2-door coupe.
2-door coupe with a trailer and have all the kids in that.
Oh, yeah.
And then you and Simone can be at the front, and the kids can do what they like, and you're just like, you're in a cage in the back of the trailer. It's all fine. You do whatever you like. And then when you finish, you just hose it down with the kids in it. They're ready for next trip.
Nice. And then they're already washed.
Exactly. See?
I love it. There we go.
Mate, parenting tips, bro. I've got more.
Your pessimism will not blunt me on certain bits of AR, though.
Machine learning. Skip logic, you mean?
Skip logic. Leon is skip logic.
It's skip logic. Might be fast, but it's skip logic.
Okay. Well,
Xbox 360 consoles can now be hacked with just a USB key, not USB-C key, USB key.
That's amazing.
Isn't it? It's cool. Modders have discovered a new way to get homebrew apps and games running on the console. A new software-only exploit known as the Bad Update allows you to put a USB key to hack past Microsoft's hypervisor protections, run unsigned code and games.
Do you think that by calling it Xbox 360 modders, they mean people within Microsoft?
Well, what's interesting about it is you have to run the USB key every single time you run the game.
Ah, okay, that's annoying.
Yeah, so it's limitations is that you need to manually patch every accessible you want to run on the Xbox. So there's a little bit of a faff to it. You get a USB key exploit code and a trial version of Rock Band Blitz to help you enable the bypass. Remember that though, because I had the old Xbox and I think it was like there was like 3 games that you had to use to hack your Xbox.
Oh man,
one of them was what's that Sam? What's his face sneaking around with the goggles on?
Oh yeah,
what's
Silent? Silent something? Not Silent.
No.
Splinter
Cell. Yeah. So Splinter Cell was one of the games, and I had it on. I just not for that. I had it because I played the game, but that actually had something on that you could play, and stand on your head and turn on the game while I don't know eating a sandwich, and it would turn on and then do something and hack your Xbox for you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I never did it, but I was like, that's fascinating, but I never did it because I just brought the games.
Yeah.
Weird. So get a USB and then play your hacked games. On your 360.
I mean, they're not supporting 360 anymore, so I don't understand why Microsoft don't just release it.
Just release it. Yeah, exactly. But remember you could hack play. No, you could PlayStation used to be Linux based, didn't they?
Oh yeah,
And
so
people were using them for like actually making good use out of PlayStations for once, and then PlayStation blocked it.
Yeah, and then if you had a PlayStation 3 that was running Linux, you can claim $25 from Sony for the fact that they took it away.
That's right. Remember that? Yeah, class action. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you still have a PlayStation 3 Fat, I think is the one that runs Linux, then make sure you get your $25 check.
Exactly. Could work more now. Is it inflationary?
Oh, maybe.
Because that was 10 years ago, maybe longer.
That was longer. That was like 15 years ago.
Oh my God, I feel old. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I find this really interesting, this article. So this is off GameSpot. Saints Row as a studio was too expensive for what they were, exec says. They didn't know what they were building. They didn't have any real direction. It couldn't last.
I mean, just look at the latest Saints Row game.
I know. Well, that was... Yeah, I know, yeah. But shut down after 30 years because one game didn't go very well?
No, but over 30 years, they would have lost so much talent that the people that came in to build the new Saints Row were literally people that had never played a Saints Row game.
It's all the management, actually, is the issue, isn't it? It's all there's Gen Z management that would have come in.
Oh, yeah, completely.
Yeah. And it says here, so the days of throwing away money like GTA, of the money games other than maybe GTAs of the world, is over. The business needs to mature. If it doesn't, the whole business is in trouble. Unfortunately, that means layoffs. A nice ideal world for everyone to have a job. However, games with 9-figure budgets that bring in 8 figures of revenue are not sustainable. Incredibly expensive now. So, incredibly expensive games are not necessary and contribute job losses in the industry. I think the age of 200, 300, 400 million AAA games is on its way out. I was reading something, and it costs like 150 million to make a movie. This AAA movie, I guess you'd call it.
A AAA movie.
I don't know what you can call it. Like what do you call them? Like the really expensive movies. Yeah. But I was like, that's why does a game cost so much more than a movie? Because movies have to go to places. Like they actually have to have more than just guys sat there programming. They actually have to have all these different types of staff.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of things and actors and stuff you have to pay as well.
Yeah. I don't understand. I'm really confused why it costs so much money to make a game. And no matter what people say, I don't understand. Like, it makes no sense. It doesn't. The technology. Look at Marvel movies. How much they cost to make.
Oh, ridiculous amounts.
Yeah, and that's all just graphics.
Yeah.
He did say this. Karch said this aboard his $23 million private jet. He did say all this though, just to give you a bit of context to where the money went.
Well, I mean, you buy an asset, right? You want that asset to earn you money. You think gaming is the new gold mine. These guys can just work and pump out games every 2 years. Each of these games will earn me millions of dollars. And then they just put out something like Saints Row. And you go, right.
Yeah, but that's the problem with investors, isn't it? Though? They don't look at the reason the game came out. Because they were trying to follow, like, they were doing the Disney, weren't they? They were trying to make it all PC and make it more accessible, I guess.
Yeah, palatable to the modern audience that doesn't exist.
That's right. Well, that's the problem. That they realize actually games just want to be Saints Row.
Yeah, just make Saints Row. It doesn't need to be PC. As soon as you try and make Saints Row PC, it's gonna fail, and literally it did.
Yeah. So we weren't shocked though. None of us were shocked. All of us gamer types were going, well, that's not what we don't want that game.
Yeah, no, I mean, look at the games that were really good back in like the early 2000s or, even the late 2000s, like Gears of War, gritty characters, realistic settings almost. They weren't PC. They weren't shoehorned characters in because of reasons. It was just, let's make a game where the white dude has a gun and blows things up. And everyone is like, this is amazing. More of this, please.
Gamers are simple, I guess. We just want to blow shit up.
And Lara Croft, give her a tomb to explore and everyone's happy. And then the modern
pointy boobs. Don't forget pointy boobs.
Pointy boobs. And a tomb to explore. She's happy. But the modern games kind of took that away of the tomb exploring side of things.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Why would you look at a game that did really well and go, we're going to remake this in name only and everything else about it's going to be completely different?
Yeah, well, the same happened with Watch Dogs and the last Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first and the second game didn't exactly set the world on fire, but that's because
I think the
Ubisoft.
first one did actually. I think it was very different to what else was out there.
It was very different. It's a very cool game.
Yeah. I think it was quite different. Two, I think they did a decent job with two as well, didn't they? I thought two was actually better than one in some respects.
I think I've got two with games with gold.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
think I've got two for some reason as well. Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird, eh? Like, just if a game sells well, you just do it again but better.
Well, no, you find out what works,
Yeah.
and like Gears on the rails is what you want.
Yeah. You don't want this open world nonsense in Gears.
And the first episode, what do you call it? First bit of Gears 5 was amazing because it was on rails, and I really enjoyed it.
Like action sequences, things mattered.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was really good. It was like real, actually, because I didn't play much of 4. I don't know why 4 didn't really grab me, but 5, I was like, this is amazing. Especially when they split up and talk to each other. I always remember that big scene, and the one guy's at the top, one's at the bottom, and they're yelling at each other.
Yep.
It was so cool. Like the graphics were amazing. It looked really good. You kind of got into it,
Yep.
and then you went on the skiff.
And you have the two most boring.
Those guys are so. Well, their conversations are so inane.
They're just 2D characters. There's like nothing behind them.
Yeah.
We could rant about
Anyway.
it. Basically.
So yeah, no, they do it all the time.
This guy's right. I agree with him. Shut down the studio. Basically tell the activists that they can't take gaming from us.
We will not be moved.
Yes. If you try to put your nonsense into gaming, we will shut down your studio and make you
We
bankrupt.
shall take your money.
Literally. Your money and your jobs.
Games. Stream your own game library update. We're just talking about this, so I just thought I'd drop this in just to remind us that you can actually stream your own games from the Microsoft Cloud, which is cool, as long as you've got Game Pass Ultimate, obviously, and Internet. Conan X actually doesn't really matter what the games like, but there's a whole ton of them. But Gotham Knights, which is cool because I have Gotham Knights. Conan Exiles, Evil West is a good game. Lives of P, Normal Heroes and Party Animals, isn't it? SpongeBob, Suicide Squad, and The Crew too. So there's a bunch of decent games in there.
Nice.
As long as you own them digitally, you can play them basically.
That's really cool. I mean, this is the future, right? It's just your games wherever you want.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Although I do like my CDs. This actually, we talked about this, and we weren't sure if it was true or not. But after gobbling 2 publishers, now Xbox is sniffing around Ubisoft's IP.
According to a disgruntled shareholder.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's how things happen, though, isn't it? Oops. That's how things happen because shareholders go, we need to do something now because we're losing money. What was it? I can't even say his name. What is he called? Jurag Cupra? An
Cupra?
irritated investor shared a restricted article published in the business investment platform Merger Market, and neither the shareholders or the public were informed. They've since issued a statement, Ubisoft, onto IGN, revealing that it continues to review various strategic and capitalistic options going forward, which says absolutely nothing.
No, it's the most
Non-sentence sentence, that is.
Yeah.
Do we think Microsoft would ever buy IP off it? In fact, would Ubisoft ever sell IP? Is probably the question I would ask, rather than Microsoft buying it.
I think Ubisoft's in a rough place at the moment.
Would they sell AC though? Would they sell
I think
the
they'd
Star
hold
Wars stuff? Yeah, would they?
They'd hold on AC to their death. But the other stuff they did, like Anno, maybe, not like the smaller games that they do, well, definitely they'll want to
Why
sell.
don't they sell the IP? Why don't they just sell the whole studio? That makes because Anno's a separate studio, isn't it?
Microsoft's not allowed to buy Ubisoft.
No, but they could buy a bit of Ubisoft.
Yeah, they could buy the studios.
The studios.
And
But there again, would IP come under the same regulations as
I don't think so.
a studio with people
No, I
and
don't think.
turnover and all that sort of good stuff? Yeah.
I mean, IP is the perfect way if you want to buy it without adding to your gaming employees in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
just going to buy this IP. Man, imagine giving Blizzard the Anno series. As long as they keep the artistic direction the same as the Anno, it would be great.
Oh,
rather
for
than-
sure. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they could do.
But there's so much stuff they could do with it. Because, I mean, imagine if like Riders Republic came to Microsoft and became a Microsoft first-party IP. That would be great. Because they own Tony Hawk now. They'd own Riders Republic.
Yeah,
That'd
the crossover.
be like almost the action games or the sports action games.
Mm-hmm.
What else could they buy from Ubisoft? Like Watch Dogs. That'd be a really cool thing to put into Microsoft.
Do you not feel like Ubisoft had their way of doing stuff though? And it might wreck it if it wasn't by Ubisoft. I know we said the Ubisoft all over it this game, but do you think there's like a way that Ubisoft do things on purpose?
Yeah, I think so. Because they're very French, right? They're a French company.
Very French. Yes.
Canadian French, even worse.
Wow.
But still, yeah, they've got their way of doing it. But I still think their way of doing it is to never release a finished game.
Jank, yep.
So, I don't know. I'd be keen to see some of this IP come into Microsoft's umbrella and what they could do with it with all their studios.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine with all their studios what they could do with some of this IP.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Tom Clancy games, the Bean says.
Tom Clancy would be great. Like The Division 3 done by Microsoft, by the Coalition, the guys that do Gears of War. Good cover tactics shoots.
Well, it's funny because what are they called? The Wildlands, Tom Clancy Wildlands, Tom Clancy Breakpoint. There's lots of covering and shooting from there anyway.
Yeah.
But less hairy, big guys, I guess. But other than that. Interesting. I don't know. The chat was quite... I think Discord kicked off about this conversation. Or was it just you kicking off about this conversation?
Probably just me.
Just you.
I have lots of thoughts. This is why
you do share. This is why we do a podcast, because we can then say the thoughts. And we don't care if you don't listen.
Yeah.
We're still going to say them. Xbox Game Pass brings Atom 4 and a collection of Blizzard Entertainment games.
Nice.
Stuff is happening. So we've got 33 Immortals.
Yes.
Which people are excited about.
You're starting to step on my toes, Yali.
Oh, well, this is Game Pass, though. So should I stop? Should I go further ahead? What are we on? 27? Oh, wow. Okay. This is literally all the games we're going to talk about, yeah?
Just about, yes.
Oh, Batman, I can do the core games. So stuff going to core. We've got Arkham Knight going to core, Monster Sanctuary going to core, and Tunic. Tunic's a cool game. They're all going to core. And Octopath 2 and Trains World Sim 5 is going to standard.
Terrible names, but very cool.
Train Sim World 5 and Octopath Traveler 2. Classic games. Games that are leaving, though. You've not got this list, have you?
No, I don't have this.
Actually, people are very annoyed by this list.
Oh, okay.
MLB The Show 24 is going. No Replacement 25 coming on. Little Gay Game is actually really easy to finish. Worth playing for a quick 1,000 points. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is going, which is a shame because that's a cool little game. Open Roads also a very... I think I played that game. It's a very strange story. Yakuza 0, Kiwani 2, and Like a Dragon all leaving Game Pass. That basically means there's no Yakuza games left on Game Pass.
Interesting. I wonder what...
People are not happy. Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's weird. If they all pop on PlayStation Plus, then that's why.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Money. And then Monster Hunter Rise is leaving too.
Oh, and the Lamplighters League.
I don't know what that is. That's why I left it out.
That's been on my wish list for a while. That's a very cool, cartoony little tactics game, Lee.
Oh, you should pick it up then, because it'll be cheap now. Because it's 20% off.
Yeah.
Because it leaves on the 31st of March. Aren't you lucky we're doing this podcast? Now you know this.
Yeah, now I know this. Now I can have a look at it and see.
See if you want to spend $20 on it.
Let me have a look while you carry on with the next story.
Okay. I shall continue on regardless. We don't need Carl anyway. Microsoft says the gaming AI it showed off in Overwatch 2 last week will only be added if devs doesn't think it's unfair. So devs basically what they did last week, we went, oh, this is cool. Last week I say, but it's probably a couple weeks ago. What date was this? 19th of March. No, it was. They put AI into Overwatch in the game, and devs were going, wait a minute, this isn't good. Don't put AI in our game. And now they've turned around and gone, oh, no. Only if you let us, if you think it's unfair.
What AI did they put in this game?
I don't know. I missed this story because we've Overwatch 2. So they're running it out to Copilot AI to give us tips. Oh, that's actually linked to what we're talking about. So what they were saying was, we'll go into Overwatch 2 and we'll recommend the character for you. And devs have gone around and gone, No. We don't want you to do that. Take it away. Please don't give us AI.
That's hilarious.
So now they've turned around and gone, it's all fine, guys. Just joking.
So basically the game was like, hey, look, that last round, you sucked.
You
hard.
suck. You want to be helped. Do healing.
Here we go.
Stand at the back. You die a lot.
This is the characters we recommend. This is the map we recommend. And maybe you won't suck so bad. And the devs are like, no, take that out the game. Because we want our players to suck.
It also talks about third-party tools that kind of get banned by games as well.
Oh, okay.
Like Marvel Rivals have banned certain things. I suppose this is a bit similar to Copilot coming in and going and reading games or doing whatever, messing around with it. Helping players, giving people unfair advantage.
Interesting.
So Carter, I don't know who he is, also clarified that AI-assisted Overwatch 2 footage shown is an exploration. This is not what we're actually doing. We're trying to figure out different things. So rather than an automatic AI chatbot in every game you play, developers would have a say on how and if Copilot uses in the games. Hilarious. Microsoft went, no, don't.
Yeah, like, oh, it's just kidding, lol.
Jokes.
Jokes
JK.
on There's no such thing as AI. Oh.
Yeah, so Xbox exclusive version of Sea of Thieves drops for the 7th anniversary. I remember standing in front of a really, really hot lamp after playing the beta of this game. Trying to talk without melting.
That's one of my most watched YouTube videos.
That's right, it's hilarious. We're just melting.
We're just sweating as Paul is like, don't look at the camera, don't look at the...
There's the sun. I'm going to put it in the same room as us. It's all fine.
It's all fine. You guys are all good.
Yep, I'm melting. So yeah, there's a Sea of Thieves X edition coming out. It's going to be $80, but there's a reason behind it being $80. It's all the DLC and all the different hats and all the different shoes. And it includes all the stuff you can get from the Ori and the gears and the Halo and all that sort of stuff in one block.
Man, okay.
Yeah. So, because this guy here, I think he breaks it down. I did read where they break it down. There you go. So, the Deluxe Edition. So, this is includes Parrot Clothing Bundle, great, and 10,000 gold, and Dire Dark Warsmith Weapon Bundle. Is actually $50 or $40 with Game Pass. So that's half of it. That's like half, or 2/3 already. The Premium Edition, which is Dire Wall Shift Clear, a whole bunch of stuff, is $60, and or $47 with Game Pass, $48 with Game Pass. With the X Edition is $80, but it includes a whole lot more stuff. So that's why they've done it.
Man.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I'm just having a look at the cost. So to buy the Sea of Thieves 2025 edition in Australia, it's $10. Gets you the base game, right? And then where is the other stuff? Oh, they don't even show you what other versions there are. Oh wait, here we go. Then the premium edition. Because what is the version you wanted? The
X
edition is not even available on the Australian store.
I don't know when it's out though. It might not be out yet.
Oh yeah, interesting.
I'll click on the link, see where it takes me.
Let's see where it takes you.
Where am I going? Nobody knows. It's the Xbox. It's the Microsoft website, so anything could happen. That's here.
Oh.
$80.
Are you looking at the US site though?
I am.
Ah, yes.
But if I change it to New Zealand, I will lose all will to live or trying to get it back again.
Indeed.
Oh, that's fine. $95 with Game Pass. $120 with not Game Pass. What do you call it? Normal people.
Or the deluxe edition, the X
No,
edition.
for X edition.
Oh, that's not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah, it's $25 off currently with sale.
Oh, cool. Well, this is pretty good. Sea of Thieves is actually getting some Xbox exclusive content for a change.
You have to pay for it, but yep.
Yeah. You know, I bought this game on release. They really should just give me all the stuff.
They should. They should feel sorry for you.
They should. And they should be like, Carl, you supported us when no one else did.
I supported him. Not with money though, just with my words.
Just with my word. It's still a fun game. It's still lots of fun.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's only better actually. I think they've done lots of it.
Oh.
This is for Simone. Simone, we have a story for you, Simone.
Oh, that's as exciting.
It took years, but Minecraft is finally getting the visual upgrade to bring the graphics we've been wanting. You know the super duper pack, what it's called?
Oh, super duper graphics pack.
Yeah, it's out-ish, kind of.
It's out-ish.
Announced vibrant visuals, they've called it instead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's first stage of a multi-step plan to update the game. The game has remained largely unchanged since 2011. It has actually pretty much been the same, hasn't it? I don't think it's changed at all.
Yeah, not much has changed, really.
Yeah, so the first step, they did Microsoft Live, Minecraft Live, and they just announced that this is coming up soon. It's just the beginning. We actually got a video on. Oh, yeah, it looks prettier.
Ooh.
There's reflections in the water.
Oh, nice. So they finally...
It'd be nice to have off and on, though, to go side by side, but hey.
Yeah. So we're getting half of the graphics that they promised.
Yes, we're getting a start. Huh? There's a girl talking. Come on, don't talk. Just show us pictures.
Ooh, they are guard rays.
God, right. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, it does look cool. It's lighting, isn't it? They've done the lighting.
Yeah, basically just done the lighting.
Yeah, they put the sun in. Yeah.
They put the sun in. Yep, that's basically what they've done.
Oh, yeah, there's actually a side-by-side there as well, you can see. So there's more detail in it as well. It does. They put distance and stuff in it as well. Like if you look in the distance of the trees, they've got better shading and lighting for the trees.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so that's cool. Ooh,
Nice.
Enderman. Enderman's a bit scary. Yeah, it does look good. They've done a nice job. Does it say when?
No,
And
I'll just quietly not push it out.
Yeah, 2028. No, it doesn't say.
2028.
We're actually got to. It's 10:30 now, so I'm just gonna blast through these a bit.
Cool. Let's just have a quick fire round of all those other stories.
Update to Windows, Xbox thingy. It will now remove games which have left Game Pass if you do not own them, basically.
That's really good.
It is really good, yeah. So if you forget to delete a game on Game Pass, it just takes it out for you.
Nice.
Yeah, so when you do the... obviously not automatically, but if you go to that Manage Free Space, it says, oh, this game's gone.
Nice.
There you go. That was quick. Xbox gamers can get up to $2 million worth of giveaways.
Oh, okay.
One person gets $1 million, and then the next lot get 100K each or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And it's those Microsoft Rewards points, you know, the what do they call it? The sweepstakes stuff.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yep. So you can get $2 million worth of sweepstakes stuff.
Cool.
Oh, another 100 get the winners. Yeah. So the rest of the million split over the next 100 people. So one gets $1 million, and the rest get 100 each.
Ah, not too bad.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna go quick fire. So this is. I don't know if you care. I did not know this existed, but I thought someone might. Forza Motorsport's greatest track is finally returning after nearly 15 years. 10 miles long, 144 corners.
Jeez.
Fujimi Kaido.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's a whole. Actually, this article interesting. TheDrive.com is an article on it because it says it came out. It was in the first one, Motorsport 1. It skipped number 2 and then came back to number 3 and 4. This is obviously Motorsport, not Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon.
And it hasn't been around since 360 days.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
That is a massive track.
It's insane. This is the 20th anniversary of Forza. That's why they're doing it. So there's going to be a whole bunch more stuff coming out as well.
So do you think that we're going to get a new Forza game for the 20th anniversary?
I feel like this new one's just come out and not really set the world on fire, is it?
Yeah, no.
Would be cool because they're talking about there's also these different cars that haven't been in it. They're missing. They could go right back and just start bringing out really classic cars from 20 years ago. That would be fun. There's a whole bunch of different racing tracks that are not on it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Alpine Ring, Maple Run. There's a whole bunch. I have like no idea what this guy's talking about, but he seems excited by it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Or just bring it out on PlayStation.
Maybe that's what they're going to announce for their 20th anniversary. Oh, yep. That wouldn't surprise me.
I know. This is the same story. Oh, is it? No, there's more games being listed here. Oh, 6 more. These are Rakalaka games we're going.
Oh, yes.
I put this in because obviously April Achievement Challenge next week. So do these games now because they're going to disappear. Dragon Hood, Gravity Duck, Infestor, sorry, League of Evil, Outer Terror, and Royal Frontier are all disappearing.
And those all have like 10 million gamer score each, don't they?
I'm going to be I've played Dragon Hood. Actually, I played that game.
Oh, yeah.
I have not played Gravity Duck though. Not played that. Or Infestor.
How much do these games cost? That's the main question.
Oh, yeah, not a lot probably, especially if they're disappearing.
Yeah.
So that's another quick fire. Quick fire is fun. We're going to do like 200 stories. I've already done 3 minutes and 4 stories. So that's the same story. I knew there was a duplicate somewhere. Okay. Xbox is testing game hubs. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Why not?
I just don't understand what's happening. What is a game hub?
So, from what I understand, this is when you click on a game, instead of launching it on your home screen, it's going to provide you more information.
That's right. Yes, I do know what this is now.
Which one? Okay, I can understand that, but why? When I click on a game on my home screen like that, I want it to launch the game. I don't want to have 2 clicks for what used to be 1 click. We used to have a fantastic thing on the home screen where you could pin games and get all this information on your home screen. You know? It seems like they broke something and then basically tried to fix it by making it worse.
So wait a minute. Microsoft stripped everything off something and brought out a new thing. We didn't have all the stuff there, and now they're bringing it all back again.
But worse.
How very Microsoft of them.
Oh, man. Like, these game hubs look very cool. My word. They're like all the information.
Oh, is there actually pictures? Because I
like put the video on. I just want to spend a few minutes on this because
no, that's fine. That's all good.
Game hubs are really cool. So you instead of starting the game, it launches a game hub that shows you the game. It shows you like your time played, your achievements, how many you've unlocked, the gamer score. It shows DLC. It's very similar to, from what I understand, Steam. So in Steam in your library, when you click on a game, instead of launching the game, it shows you the game page that has all the info on it and all the rest. And then from there, there's a big play button that you launch. Obviously on PC, when you click on a game in Steam, you're not exactly looking to play it straight away, maybe.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's come on Overwatch 2. He's done 20 days. 30% game score, 48. Yeah, okay.
Whereas on the Xbox, when you click on a game, what do you expect to happen, Lee?
Start the game?
Yeah, exactly. It feels very much like it's solving a problem that doesn't exist.
Yes, it should be a different button. It should be the menu button if you want to read menu game details, shouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like the menu button would be perfect for this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my word, Microsoft, you've got such a good thing with like that game page and the feed and the multiplayer, the progress, like that whole hub thing for the games. You could do so much with it. Like they really could just make Xbox an amazing social network, really. Now, remember they tried that to make it a social network?
Got hackers involved.
It would have been great, but who knows? They just decided not to. I would love Xbox to bring more social stuff to the Xbox.
I know, you did love all that, the story sharing thing, didn't you?
Oh, man, I really loved it. And then they hid it away. So now I don't see my friends' achievements. I don't see the feed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just annoying. Like, yeah, there's so much they could do. But they just don't. They should just hire me and I could teach them how to make this Xbox into a proper social network.
Yeah, but they can't use Copilot if you get involved, can they? Or you'd like Copilot. You'd probably let that happen.
I would make Copilot useful. Like, when I hover over a game, use Copilot to, like, give me a brief of where my last save is. Not have the Xbox talk to you, but maybe just in, like, text form. Oh, you were doing the
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 sentences, just summarize what I was doing, going, oh, yeah. And then, like, at the bottom of that could be like, here's how many achievements you've unlocked. Here's the friends that are playing. Here's some DLC for the game. It's super easy to do. There's so much info that they could just make it really good.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. It is Microsoft, don't forget.
Yeah, I know. Simone said something interesting this morning as well. She said, remember when Microsoft used to be exciting?
Yeah. Well, Xbox used to be exciting.
Yeah, and Microsoft as well, when they had the HoloLens and they were experimenting with the Surface was new,
Yep.
Windows 8 was new, and
It's
they were
because we've got an engineer in charge now.
Yeah.
And the first thing he did was have a meeting and say to all the teams, justify were you here?
Yep.
And then just killed all the stuff that we basically used, like Surface and keyboards and the HoloLens, all that stuff got killed off slowly.
All the cool stuff.
Doesn't make any money.
Do you know what? We need a Steve Ballmer back.
Developers. Yeah.
Someone who's excited about Microsoft being Microsoft and not someone who's just like Azure. Push Azure. Everything needs to be Azure. Azure and Copilot.
Yeah. Makes me sad. This is that story I was talking about. Valhalla's Creed's isn't doing as well as Valhalla, but that's okay.
Sounds a lot like copium to me.
Copium? What is copium?
It's where people cope.
Okay. It'd be more accurate to compare it to Mirage, Odyssey, and Origins, Ubisoft says. Say 1 million people playing. I've heard that that 2 million people that are playing is purely people that are signed up for Ubisoft Plus, whatever it's called.
Interesting.
They've classed that as people playing it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, one of the big merits is judged by the concurrent players, which isn't surpassed the numbers of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But it might be unfair. Yeah, this whole article just goes, oh, but it's okay.
I'm just trying to read this article in my word. There's a lot of copium.
And there was someone else like this as well. Another article very similar to this, but about Ubisoft not, the game's a bit janky, but it's okay. It's Ubisoft, so it's okay. I'm like, I don't think it is. I think we should be calling them out for this. This is ridiculous. They should not be making janky games nowadays. Spending 200 million on a game and making it janky, like that makes no sense. Oh, and then delaying it, 6 months as well?
Man.
And it's still jank?
At the end of it, it's crazy.
Yes. So that was, GDC 2025 was out last week. I don't know if I want to go through this because we're now at, time-wise, we're getting quite late.
Save it for next week.
We're at 2 hours now. Next week. Let's just kill. Yeah. I'll save it for next week. GDC, bunch of games come out.
Yeah, that's a tease for next week, guys. Join us.
So we have to because we've got some chart happening next week.
Exactly. We got a lot.
Yeah. That's me. I'm done. I'm out.
Okay. Also, quick fire round for the new games. Since we missed last week, the new games from last week are also rolled into it. But there's actually not that many games. So these are the top games that came out last week and this week. We have 33 Immortals, which everybody's loving at the moment by the looks of it. Co-op action for 33 players.
Was it in the charts though?
I think it was. Wasn't it in last week's charts?
Oh, this is interesting. I can't find the XboxCast OneNote now.
Ah, everything's broken.
Because it's all gone. But I can find it here, but here's bad.
Huh. Interesting. So yeah, 33 Immortals. It's currently in game preview, which is interesting. But yeah, 33 action roguelike. It's just chaos, in my opinion. The next game on our list is MLB The Show 25.
Oh, but it's not coming to Game Pass.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. People are angry.
Oh, man.
If it is, I'm wrong then. That's fine. But I'm pretty sure people are quite angry.
Yeah, interesting. I would just assume that all come to Game Pass.
Look at my OneNote. Look at the pretty colours.
What have you done, Lee?
I don't know. This is the app. The app is broke.
Oh, man. That's because you're in dark mode. Okay, so that's MLB The Show. We all know MLB. We all love MLB. If you like your baseball games, you can get it. Then we have Assassin's Creed Shadows finally launched. The all-around game that everyone was talking about. I just read a comment that said apparently this game did worse than the Veilguard, Dragon Age 4.
Oh, that is interesting because that game's coming to Game Pass soon because it did so badly.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe we'll be playing Assassin's Creed Shadows on Game Pass in a month's time. Or this is a Ubisoft game. If you're interested in playing it, wait 3 days.
It'll be on sale.
Yeah, for $19.99. Deluxe edition. That's why we love Ubisoft. Next up is Sledders. Don't you want to get into a what are they called? Not a sledding machine. No, a sledding machine.
Snowmobile. Snowmobile.
Snowmobile, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, Sledders is a realistic physics-based snowmobile simulator. That's exciting. Then we have Altair Yuma, the alchemist of memories and the envisioned land. This is a cool little anime game. Not quite little, but looks very cool. Some hack and slash, bright lights, anime people looking all very pensive.
The one that's broken, I got no pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I will use my words to describe the
Use
picture.
your words for the audio people.
Oh. So, this tells the story of Yumiya and her companions as they follow the path they believe in while being confronted by the memories they discover along the way. Isn't that the most generic thing you've ever heard?
That's ChatGPT. That was not written by a human.
Completely. It looks very pretty. It looks really pretty, I got to admit. And then last on our list is a game that releases this week, coming to Game Pass. It is Atomfall.
So this game's 25 hours, I reckon, to complete.
Perfect.
I know. I was like, that's really cool.
A survival action game inspired by real-life events, Atomfall is set 5 years after the Windscale nuclear disaster in northern England. Explore the fictional quarantine zone, scavenge, craft, barter, fight, and talk your way through a British countryside setting filled with bizarre characters, mysticism, cults, and rogue government agencies. From Rebellion, the studio behind Sniper Elite and Zombie Army, Atomfall will challenge you to solve the dark mystery of what really happened.
It does look cool, actually. I think looks quite playable. 25 hours, I'm like, yep, that'll be fun.
And on top of that, there's a tea drinking mechanic, which JD is super excited about.
So like a true pom. Good work.
Like a true pom. So yes, those are all the games that are coming out last week and this week. There's more games, but we cull the list so that it's only the exciting games. So yeah.
And Assassin's Creed.
And Assassin's Creed. All right. That was a long podcast, Mr. Lee.
It was.
We have nonsense to talk about.
Yeah. Well, no podcast last week.
Yeah, no podcast and technical difficulties where we had to explain to people why.
Thanks, Microsoft. Yeah.
Thanks, Microsoft. Also, guys, get excited for next week's show. We're going to go through the list. Top 50 Xbox games on Xbox as decided by the XboxCast.
From the company that makes Xboxes. Microsoft's 50th anniversary Xbox. Yes.
That's fantastic. So tune into that. I'm sure you guys want to get your voting going. We have the link in our chat on the YouTubes or on the... Yeah, it will be on the YouTubes and on the Twitch, I'm pretty sure. It'll be in the episode description and it's in our Discord. So guys...
Just hit me up, annoy me, and I'll give it to you.
Perfect. Sounds excellent. On that note, that's our show for this week. Remember, guys, sharing the show is how we grow. If you like the show, if you found it funny, share it with a mate, share it with a friend, share it with your cat, dog, sister, anyone really.
I'm on Hognet tomorrow.
And tune into Hog tomorrow night, which, if you're listening on the audio feed, will be the next... the
yeah,
day.
I think they bring out the podcast on a Tuesday, don't they, or something like that? Like they record it on Friday and bring it out on Tuesday. So it'll be next Tuesday I'll be on the audio, I guess.
So yeah, check that out for Lee. He's going to talk all about the achievement challenge. That's exciting. So get excited for that.
I might check the charts now as well.
Nice. You've already warmed up to the charts this week, so...
That's right.
It'll be
I was thinking the 50th, our 50th charts, not the charts. The other chart, the big charts, not the little charts.
Yeah, get them excited for that. Nice. So, guys, that's our show for this week. Mr. Lee, where can people find you?
Come to Discord and talk to me there on the XboxCast
Everything.
Discord. I've given up on the rest of it.
Everything Discord.
Everything's Discord now. The word is Discord. Or come and hit me up on Xbox to play games. I play random games. I play MechWarrior and I know nothing about it. I play any game you like.
Yeah, except for Rocket League with me.
Oops.
The best type of game. And you can find me at Zarkras on Discord as well. So join our Discord, get involved in the community and have a chat. We're fantastic people. Well, most of us are.
Oh, and we're ready to raid, says the Beans.
There's the Beans. Right, we have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Neon bright, the Xbox cast in the spotlight. Game of the year, it's time to declare controller and magic fills the air. Level up with every beat. Pixel worlds where we compete. Unlocking dreams and victories grand. Fantasy realms at our command. Gather around as a moment of truth. Xbox cast is power to the youth. Game of the year celebration called. We're the champions standing tall.
Yeah. Okay. She already raided us. Beans has not heard the music before. Do you like the music?
The music is fantastic.
The music's amazing. We love this music. We made this music for the Game of the Year award, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's
Best
two.
music ever.
There's two musics. There's new music at the beginning as well. Like we have double musics.
Oh man,
How has the Beans not heard this music?
the Beans needs to listen to the music. It's too good.
It is so good.
Perfect music.
Does it work if I play it? Oh, audio currently being devices being in use. Microsoft. Well, you're a computer from the modern days. Can you not do two things at once?
Nope. There's that music.
Beans is raiding. Wow.
Yep.
Do you want to listen to the... Okay. Bit sad.
Okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out.
Okay, cool.
We love you. Bye.
Love you, bye. Ah, can't you hear anything?
Oh, so it was just us nodding along to silence.
That's funny. Well, that's really sad. I thought they were playing that through the audio world.
Oh dear.
You numpty, she just said. She got us numpties. That's what I mean. Why is that not working? It is showing in this audio.
Oh, what is that?
How about now? Make it loud. She's just popping too loudly to it. That's why I can't hear it.
Oh, well.
She's not talking to us now. She's just ignoring us.
Yep.
Okay, bye. Go on then, raid.
She's already raided.
Oh, okay.